Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving to those of you here in the States. As I set down my bucket of coffee, I'm wearing my romaine calm and carrot on shirt. I thought it would be appropriate for this video. Anyways, I got a lot of requests from you all to please do a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales video on skincare deals. So I've been scouring the internet and there are actually quite a few great deals on products that I recommend a lot in my videos. So I've put them all together and I'm gonna share them with you guys. First of all, do not sleep on Walgreens. As far as drugstore, Walgreens is offering a great deal. They're giving you 25% off with the code TAKE25 on regular price beauty and personal care items. But you know my favorites, Neutrogena, CeraVe, Avene. You can find them at Walgreens. I love the Clear Face SPF. Also from Neutrogena, their anti-residue shampoo. If you are in the market for a clarifying shampoo, I mentioned this in my video on clarifying shampoos, that it's a good one. Basically, if you use a lot of products that lead to buildup on the hair shaft and scalp, I do recommend doing some kind of clarifying at least once a week. That's a good one. And then you all know I love their fragrance-free body oil. I actually use it as a cleansing oil. I find that it works quite well for me to do that. If you wanted to try the CeraVe tinted sunscreen, here I have it. It's on Walgreens site. You can get it for 25% off, but I love it. Now it is a little on the orange side for many skin tones, but the formulation is perfect. It doesn't pill, it doesn't ball. It's a mineral sunscreen and it's not greasy. It's not shiny. They really nailed it with this one. And you all know I frequently recommend Alpha Skincare in a lot of my videos, talking about alpha hydroxy acids. They're a really good brand that doesn't get enough love and can be hard to find. Ulta carries some of their products, but anyways, Walgreens has one of their products, the Intensive Rejuvenating Serum. It's 14% glycolic acid, which is good if it's a good product to use if you have textured skin. It can help add hydration, smooth out rough, uneven patches. And Alpha Care is really a good brand. Fragrance-free. I think they're cruelty-free too. All right, and then you all know every day I wear as my moisturizer with SPF, the Dermatology Tinted SPF 46, the Universal Tint Sunscreen, or moisturizer with sunscreen. Dermatology site-wide is 30% off, so I highly recommend this. It's great for many skin tones. Do well with this. It's not oily, it's not greasy, it doesn't pill, it doesn't ball, it's super moisturizing, it's not heavy, it shouldn't break you out, although that can, you know, no one can predict if something's gonna break you out, but this is very low risk. It's got niacinamide, which is helpful for redness and for imparting moisture and for improving hyperpigmentation. Really, really love this product. All right, y'all know I'm addicted to iHerb. I shop on there all the time. I'm always buying stuff and sharing with you guys hauls. They have a ton of great skincare on their website, including a lot of K-beauty brands. They have the I Am From brand. They have CosRX. And many, many others. They're currently doing 12% off your entire order, but they also have some skincare and beauty products that are 50% off. And I scoured the list of products. Clinique Moisture Surge, I know a lot of you guys like that product. It's 50% off, so definitely check it out there. It's $26.36. Also though, on that 50% off iHerb is a product by PCA Skin. It's their face wash. Now, recently in my video on ingredients not to mix, I pointed out that one way to help your vitamin C serum penetrate a little bit better is to wash your face first with either an alpha hydroxy acid face wash or beta hydroxy acid face wash. It just transiently helps lower the pH of the skin and, you know, helps facilitate entry of the L-ascorbic acid. So I got some questions. What's a good face wash? You know, what's a good alpha or beta hydroxy acid face wash? The PCA Skin face wash has lactic acid in it and is fragrance free. It's $16.50 on iHerb. So definitely try that one out. All right, a retailer with probably some of the best skincare savings is Skinstore. PCA Skincare, I already mentioned, is a brand I like. And on Skinstore, PCA Skin is now 30% off for Black Friday. I already mentioned that face wash, but don't buy it at Skinstore because you'll pay a little bit more for it than you would at iHerb. It's $23.10 on Skinstore, but $16.50 on iHerb. Now, if you're trying to get free shipping or something, then you may want to just go ahead and get it. It might be less expensive to do it that way. But the PCA Skin Pigment Gel is obviously on sale, and I love that product. I used it. It helped fade some hyperpigmentation on my cheeks. It's got lactic acid in it. It's got azelaic acid, kojic acid. It's a really good skin brightening product for improving the look of dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Highly recommend it. Check out my video on how I used it and how to use it if you're interested in this product, but it is very good. All right, Hero Cosmetics. I've talked about this brand before. They make the Mighty Patch. This is currently on sale. I mean, it's not like a mega savings, but I love these. These are very good. They're hydrocolloid patches, and they can help if you have issues with picking your skin. They can just kind of help form a barrier to prevent you from doing that. But hydrocolloid's nice if you have a sore or something that's kind of weeping and oozing, because it absorbs that exudate and that fluid and kind of helps facilitate healing. These are really good. They make great stocking stuffers, and they also can help protect the area from sun exposure too. So if you have a pimple that maybe you picked out or something and you want to protect it from the sun in your hands, these are a good choice. On Skinstore, you're gonna get 20% off of L2MD. L2MD makes fantastic sunscreens. They're not inexpensive, but they're very good. They're very sensitive skin friendly, acne prone skin friendly, rosacea friendly, dry skin friendly, short ingredient list, no nonsense. My favorite L2MD sunscreen is their UV Physical Broad Spectrum SPF 41. This is a tinted mineral sunscreen. It's got zinc and titanium dioxide in it. This is what it looks like. It's kind of a nice whipped consistency. It's a little bit, it's sort of similar to the MD Solar Science tinted mineral sunscreen that I also adore. It just feels nice going on, like nice and soothing. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites from L2MD. Their UV Pure is also a really good mineral sunscreen that's not tinted. And then UV Clear is a matte sunscreen that's good for people with oily skin. I find this to be a little bit too drying for me though, but it's a good one. It's got niacinamide in it for calming down redness. It's another good one. In my recent lip balm video, I mentioned how much I like this product. It's their UV lip balm. It's really nice. It's a combination sunscreen. It leaves a little bit of a cast when you first put it on, but it pretty much fades fairly quickly. This is great. Another good stocking stuffer. Highly recommend that one. Also, great deals from the brand Replenix. You can save 30% on Skinstore off of Replenix. And I want to draw your attention to one product in particular, or actually a few. Their Sheer Physical, the Replenix Sheer Physical SPF 50 is another great mineral sunscreen. It's just, it's zinc oxide. It does leave a little bit of a cast, but it's actually not too bad. I really like it. Short ingredient list, no fragrance. If you're in the market for a good mineral sunscreen for sensitive skin or rosacea, try that one. It's quite good. I'll also draw your attention to the Replenix Retinol Smoothing Body Lotion. This product's great. It's a retinol body moisturizer, which is actually kind of hard to come by. I think Paula's Choice makes one, but anyways, this one you can get for 30% off. In addition to retinol, which can help in improving hyperpigmentation on the body, it can, you know, with ongoing use, help improve fine lines, you know, on body sites if you're using it. That kind of crepiness, you know, this potentially can improve. The product also has ceramides in it, which help with skin barrier restoration. So it's pretty moisturizing. It's got hyaluronic acid. The green tea polyphenols are gonna help with scavenging free radicals potentially that further contribute to skin aging. So this is actually a pretty good value overall at baseline. But then with the sale, it's an even better deal. And it's just a really nice moisturizer. Now, because it has retinol in it, you know, it's going to exfoliate the skin, and that can lead to more dryness. But the backbone of the lotion overall is very, very moisturizing, so it kind of addresses those issues. Very, very good. All right, and then you also have Skinceuticals. I don't recommend much from Skinceuticals because they are so expensive, but the product I always recommend when people ask me for a vitamin C serum recommendation is their CE Ferulic. It's the best vitamin C serum, and you know, it's very good. It's a trademark formulation that's at the right pH, the right formulation overall to be stable and to actually get into the skin. That's the one I recommend. It's expensive, but in the sale you can get it along with their hydrating B5 gel for 15% off. Not a dramatic savings, but if you were looking to try the Skinceuticals CE Ferulic, it's nice to get it in this 2-pack because the hydrating B5 gel is actually very, very nice. It's just a hyaluronic acid serum with panthenol, so it's very moisturizing. It can help in plumping up skin cells to improve the look of wrinkles and fine lines. So that's a nice little 2-pack that you can get there. Then you also have 30% off of Exuviance and Neostrata, brands that I recommend. They're basically the same brand, or the same parent company that owns Exuviance and Neostrata, I believe. Anyways, I recently reviewed the AP Performance Peel for you guys, and it's got glycolic acid, mandelic acid, and gluconolactone in it. So it's really good for improving the look of hyperpigmentation. It's also going to help with removing those kind of dry, built up, uneven skin cells that lead to textural issues. And it's overall a very nice product. You do the peel once a week, and I actually really enjoy this and recommend it. It's quite good. Now, Exuviance has a skin caring BB fluid, SPF 50, and then Neostrata has a sheer physical SPF 50. They're identical products. They're mineral sunscreens with a tint, so that will protect you against UV and then potentially some protection against pro-pigmenting wavelengths of visible light. These products also have gluconolactone, a polyhydroxy acid, which is good for adding hydration and gently exfoliating the skin. This particular sunscreen is good for paler skin tones looking for a tinted sunscreen, because it's really, you know, a very modest tint. But it's nice in that it's not going to leave any kind of white cast to it. So I really like these. They're the same, the Neostrata one and the Exuviance one. They're moisturizing, but they kind of have a matte finish to them. They're not greasy. No pilling or balling with these whatsoever. SPF 50 and PA 4+. The PA rating reflects the UVA protection, and that's actually quite good. So definitely recommend the Neostrata. All right, and then Avene is offering 25% off site-wide. Highly recommend the Retrin AL, where are you at? The Retrin AL intensives for anyone who's wanting to try a retinaldehyde. This is very good, fragrance-free. It's $70 typically, which is, you know, pretty expensive. It lasts you a long time. But if you were wanting to try retinaldehyde, for improving wrinkles and fine lines, improving hyperpigmentation, take advantage of this sale. Theirs is the best, retinaldehyde. Check out my video on the top 10 products from Avene. If you are interested in more of their products, they have some fantastic ones. So I'll link that video down below. I have shared with you guys in a recent favorites video how much I am enjoying this Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. It has moringa seed oil in it. It's really nice. It does have fragrance. The fragrance is actually very nice. It creates like a nice luxurious spa feeling using this. It comes with a special cloth that you can put on your face after you smear this in to get your cosmetics off, and you know, kind of create that spa experience of like having a nice towel. I don't actually use that, but I think it's a nice thing that they put in there. Anyways, it's, you know, it's not inexpensive at baseline, but her site is having 30% off site-wide with the code BF2020. So you can get that size. There's a larger size, but then there's a little mini travel size one that's $24, which you could get for 30% off. So if you wanted to try it, I think that's a great way to to test it out and see if you like it, especially since it has fragrance in it, which, you know, fragrance and things that you're gonna wash off is less problematic. But if you don't like the way that it smells, you know, you may not be too happy if you have a big tub of it. All right, next up is iRestore. They are having a pretty good deal on the iRestore Professional. Now this is a hair regrowth device that I use and have used for 2 years now. And this can help in improving the thickness of the hair and hair density and help with hair regrowth in people with age-related thinning and what's called pattern hair loss. This is not gonna work for everyone. So the key is if you are dealing with hair loss, you have to have a diagnosis before bothering with this, because you could have a type of hair loss that this is just not going to do anything for, and you'd be wasting your money. It is not a cheap device. I have researched and investigated many of these devices, and this is the best one in my opinion. These devices are effective in people with thinning hair related to age and or pattern hair loss. And there's literature to support that. The reason I think this is the best one is because of basically the design of the helmet and the way the lights are oriented. It's not handheld, so you don't have to reposition it. It's really comfortable to wear, it's easy to use, and I continue to use it. For me personally, I definitely noticed an improvement in hair density and hair thickness, and it's one of the reasons why I continue to use it. At baseline, I didn't have any like frank hair loss or noticeable thinning, but after using it for a few months, I really noticed a dramatic increase in the thickness of my ponytail for sure. So it works. It worked for me, but because it's not gonna work for everybody. But for those of you who have watched my videos about hair loss and low-level laser therapy for hair loss, and you've been thinking about this product, during this time for Black Friday, you can get it for $400 off, which is a pretty nice savings, and they'll throw in a free max growth bundle, which I wouldn't ordinarily really buy at all, but it comes with their shampoo and conditioner, which I've actually used, and they're nice. It's a nice shampoo and conditioner. So the Professional you can get for $400 off plus the bundle, and then their other model you can get for $200 off. All right, some lifestyle things I want to share with you guys. First of all, For Sigmatic sale is still going on. I talked about this in a video earlier this week. They're having up to 50% off their products. You all know, I'm always swigging on the 4 Siggy. I mean, I'm pretty much a mushroom at this point. I highly recommend, obviously the ground mushroom coffee is my favorite, but I highly recommend their intro elevated routine bundle. It's 25% off in total, and you get the ground mushroom coffee, you get their sweet vanilla protein, which is really good. It's a plant-based vegan protein. And you also get their cacao mix, which is delicious. I highly recommend that if you like hot chocolate. It's not sweet, it's vegan, dairy-free, as are all of their products. Very, very good. Tone It Up is also still having their sale with the code BFCM. You can get 25% off site-wide. Love their protein powders. They're of course plant-based, and they're really good for baking in particular. You know, a lot of protein powders can kind of give a grainy like texture to things. But I also have been adoring these ankle weights. I use these in my workouts. They're really good for doing like inner thigh exercises to really strengthen the inner thighs. They're good if you do like, I'm blanking on what they're called, little glute kickback type things. These are really good to just add a little bit of extra weight there and get a more intense workout. They're 2.5 pounds. So you can get these for 25% off, which is a good deal. Especially like fitness equipment's kind of hard to come by, and we're all like working out at home now. A lot more people are working out at home. So definitely consider these. They make a great gift and a good way to elevate your at-home workouts. There are a lot of good deals still on LilySilk too. I love my LilySilk Sleeping Beauty set. I highly recommend it as a gift. You get the sleep mask, you get the sleeping cap, which is really good for reducing breakage. You get one of their nice silk pillowcases, which are wonderful for not only your hair, but also it's just really nice on your skin for sleeping. They help in reducing creasing on the skin, and it's just a nicer experience to sleep on silk. Love it. You can get buy one, get one 40% off. Also, the dress that I wore in my gift guide, you guys were loving. You can get those dresses or buy one, get one 40% off. Love LilySilk. And then last but not least in the category of lifestyle is my Always pan. I get questions about this in all of my vlogs where I show it. It is from Our Place and it's an expensive pan, but I've had mine for over a year now and I use it pretty much, I would say daily almost, to steam veggies. It's basically a pan that has a ceramic nonstick lining. It also comes with a steamer basket inside, so you can, that's what I use it a lot for. And it's got a utensil that attaches. So it's really a multifunctional pan. You can do, if you do omelets, you can do that in them, although I've obviously never done that because I don't eat eggs. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing. I do a lot of like tofu scrambles in there, and that little utensil thing is good for like pushing the tofu around. It's highly versatile. As I said, it's not cheap. It's $145 at baseline, but with the code super sale, you can get it for $95. So that is $50 off, which is a pretty good deal. So those are my Black Friday, Cyber Week sale picks. My number one recommendation to you guys is if you don't need this stuff, don't buy it. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean that you should buy it. Only buy it if you actually have been wanting it or need it. It's something you actually use on a regular basis already and you're going to take advantage of the sale to save yourself a little bit of money, or if it's something that you think would make a good gift for a friend or a loved one or yourself, something that you've been wanting to treat yourself to. But don't just buy stuff because it's Black Friday, Cyber Week, whatever, and everybody's buying stuff. That's how you end up without money. So save your money for sure. That's how people get wealthy. I hope you all are having a good Thanksgiving, those of you here in the States. I hope you're celebrating it safely. That being said, I know you may feel a little lonely today if you are distanced from loved ones that you typically see. So I hope this video was fun. I love connecting with you guys, and I want you to always feel like you have a friend in me and my videos, and that they are a constant in your life, even though everything is kind of topsy-turvy this year. I'm still here and thinking of you, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.